what are the expectations for the year over the next 2 to 3 quarters, we continue to expect narrow earnings growth. In terms of analyst estimates, the estimates, while they have been cut by 4% so far in the last quarter, we still believe that the expectations of a 12.5% growth of earnings into FY26 is a bit aggressive. So there could be 1 to 2 more quarters of an earnings cut. Somewhere towards the early part of next year, which is Jan to March 26, we believe that the next cycle of growth should kick up. Now, this cycle should ideally come from both the supply and demand side for it to have legs. We are seeing that very early signs of private Capex actually picking up from the public Capex side, which was the previous cycle between 21 and 24. Though today only the large companies are actually doing this Capex. So, for example, when you look at the Capex growth, while the numbers might look healthy, 70% of this Capex is coming from 8 to 10 companies driven by mining and metals and companies like Reliance, which should flow through into the next few quarters into some of the other companies. But for that, you need the demand cycle to pick up. Currently, while there are no levers for that demand cycle to pick up, I think Jan 26, when the next pay commission comes. So the previous pay commission it's a 10-year cycle. The last pay commission was in Jan 16. The next pay commission is in Jan 26. That should result in some kind of an inflationary trend in wages, and that could cause the demand growth. So putting this together, I think the next 6 months may look like an earnings growth compression, fewer companies outperforming. So positioning in those companies and the right sectors becomes important, which should result in the next cycle coming from 8 to 9 months down the line.